This is the real reason that I am not seeing Wicked despite all of the cultural pressure to see Wicked, despite all the ads that I'm seeing in my feed for Wicked, despite the fact that I turn on the TV and on every talk show there's someone involved with Wicked telling me to go see it. And I got people in my real life who are asking me if I am going to see it and when I am going to see it. I am feeling lots of pressure to see the Wicked movie. It's similar to last year when I felt this pressure to see the Barbie movie. Society and certainly the movie producers are not afraid to put this pressure on you and ratchet it up. Now, it's not being said directly, but I can't help but feel undertones of if you don't see Wicked, then you hate women. If you don't see Wicked, then you are a bad person. How can you not see this movie with two strong female actors who have strong characters that triumph over adversity? What kind of bigot or misogynist would not want to see this movie? Shame on you. I know that's not exactly what people say, but I'm definitely feeling it. And it's not just from the left. The right does this too a bit. We talked about Barbie, but also if you remember last year when this Barbie movie came out, there was another movie that had political overtones, which was this Sound of Freedom movie. That one, they only spent a little money on it, and it made a ton of money. I think it made $250 million or something like that. But this movie was about child sex trafficking, and I did hear some pressure from the other side that was saying, in so many words, if you don't see this movie, then you don't care about kids. If you don't see this movie, then you're not clued into what's really happening, and you don't care about other people. You just want to live in your bubble. But the truth is, whether it's Barbie or The Sound of Freedom or Wicked, these are all very smart marketing campaigns to sell a commercial product. Entertainment is a commercial product, like the phone I'm filming this in, or like anything around here. It's stuff for sale. It's a business that people are making. And clever marketers know that if they can tie a movie into some sort of cultural movement, then it can lead to more money for them. This definitely happened big time with Barbie, and we're seeing it happen again with Wicked. Marketers have been doing these tricks for as long as there has been marketing. Marketers want you to feel like there's something wrong if you do not buy the thing that they are selling. Maybe the most classic example of this is, that disease that when you have bad breath and you have it a lot, that medical disease, halitosis, right? We all know this, except halitosis was not a real medical disease. That was a term that Listerine came up with in order to sell their mouthwash or their toothpaste or whatever they're doing. That is the job of marketers, to tell you if you are just living your life as is and not spending money, then you are doing something wrong. They do this with every single product we buy, and also now they're doing it with the entertainment that we watch. I'm going to tell you the real reason I'm not seeing Wicked, and it is not the reasons that other people are saying. I hear other people giving their reasons for not seeing Wicked. The biggest one I hear is that you're not allowed to sing in the theater. I know everyone would love to hear me sing. I know desperately you're hoping that I belch some Wicked right now. I'm not going to do that. But that's not the reason. Also, I've heard that with some screenings, you're not allowed to use the bathroom during the show, sort of like Broadway, so as to not interrupt the experience of other theater goers. I know there's some screenings where you have to dress in a Wicked costume in order to come to the movies. And most people, when they go to movies, they just want to relax and have a good time. It's different from when you go see a Broadway show. When you see a Broadway show, you're heavily invested. You've paid $100 or more. You've traveled to New York. In those situations, I understand putting high expectations on the audience, especially given that there's live performers on stage. But trying to duplicate this in a movie setting, it seems false to me. It rings false and just another marketing bit. But that's not the real reason that I'm not going to see it. The real reason that I do not want to see Wicked is the awful, long, crazy, insane running time of this movie. It is 3 hours long. This movie is 3 hours long. That is as long as you could see the whole musical in this time, but movies do not need to be this long to be good. You like a movie with a good story and learning with two characters who learn to be friends and it's got some music in it. How about Toy Story, right? Toy Story was 81 minutes long and then it's done. You could tell big, epic stories in short periods of time. Like, for me, I like action movies. The John Wick movie, right? The whole John Wick movie was just 87 minutes long. But then what happens, I know because, look, I've been involved with the entertainment industry for a while. So I've done TV projects and I've done movie projects. And when you're doing a movie, you fall in love with every little second that you film or you think of. You imagine that it is going to be so important for the audience to see every little idea that you have. And so when it gets to the editing room floor, you're thinking, I want to share my vision of this with people. I want them to love it the way that I love it, so I must include every little thing. But this is not respectful to the audience. If you really want to respect the audience, then you have to respect their time. I got a job, right? I got stuff to do. My guess is you have a job, you've got stuff to do, and probably that's why you appreciate my videos, because I try to get to the point, just say interesting things, and cut the fluff. I'm curious what you think of this video, though, and if you really think I do it, by the way, so you can leave me a comment and let me know. I do read all the comments. I hope that Hollywood will take a tip here and just get the movies shorter. I hope we can go back to respecting audiences, and I do respect you. So I hope that if you've watched this video to the end, which you have, that you will follow my page, because I've got a lot more respectful stuff to tell you.